Hey, I'm Joe Arroyo, Expansion Director for Churchill Mortgage, and for 26 years we've been converting leads with Dave Ramsey. And over that time, you can imagine we have learned a thing or two about how you profitably attract, capture, nurture, and convert leads to build a massive referral generating tribe. And I could sum up for you in one key diagram here, the key to profitability and conversion, and that is to understand that only 5% of leads that come in of your online lead buys are what we call the committed and urgent. Those are the people who are ready to make a decision right now. That 5% is represented right here. The other 95% of the value of the people who will make a decision to buy over the next 18 months happens between the 3 to 18 month mark, with the sweet spot being at about month 9. Well, as you're probably familiar, the critical issue is 75% of leads are never followed up with even once, let alone repetitive follow-up where the lead has actually been captured and appropriately nurtured through the education phase so that when it comes time for them to make the decision between month 3 and 18 that they're ready to go have a consult and find a home, the agent that was originally in conversation with them and only interested in the right now deal has dropped off the face of the earth. They've never followed up with that person. Well, that's great news for us. That's great news for us because we have built a lead conversion process that is all about, of course, generating as much as we possibly can by delivering immediate value and speed to lead to the 5% who are committed and urgent. But we know the real money is being able to attract, capture, nurture over time to convert those leads that they are committed. They're just committed to buy over a 3 to 18 month time period. If you're going to profitably play in online lead generation, which is a massive multi-billion-dollar opportunity right now, if you're going to properly play in that market, you must recognize there are 3 key pillars that are required to ensure that you're capturing this 95% right here. And those 3 key pillars are: 1, you have to have speed to lead. Speed to lead is no longer 15 minutes, it's not 5 minutes, it's not 3 minutes, it's 90 seconds or less from the time that lead comes in to they're on the phone with a member of your team. Well, if you don't have a team that's dedicated from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., which is the sweet spot of speed to lead contacts for online lead generation, then the chance of you being able to do that consistently over time through your team is next to zero. If you have great buyer's agents, hopefully they're in buyer agent consults and they're showing homes, not able to pick up their phone, or when they're home, they're enjoying their home. They're doing the things that they do work for in the first place, right? They're living a fulfilled life. 2, if you're going to capture this money right here, it's not enough just to have a random drip campaign. Your nurture campaign has to be designed between a 10-day, 100-day, and 12-month nurture sequence to appropriately nurture that person where they are at in their education to making a decision to buy phase. If we're too aggressive, we turn them off. If we're not aggressive enough, we are not building presence of mind to capture their attention when it's time to ask for help in buying their home. And your nurture campaign has to actually nurture with real value add content that helps the person advance in their education process to get comfortable with, yes, I'm ready to make a decision, or yes, I'm ready to talk to you about making a decision. And unfortunately, most nurture campaigns are nothing but noise. They're drip campaigns that actually teach your prospective client that you don't have real value to offer because the drip campaign is random. And then the third pillar is that unfortunately, there must be a process. There must be a process. There are specific milestones from the initial hello to that lead all the way through to converting them to, yes, I'm ready for a consult. And those milestones take a whole host of knowledge, attitude, skills, beliefs, and habits that must be continually trained into your agent so that it will world class at its application if you want to compete for this pile of money right here. Well, we've been training our agent teams, our agent partner teams that we partner with in the marketplace on this for years because they want to know, how do we get conversion like you guys convert? And being great partners, we're delighted to help. We're delighted to share how. What we've noted is that those 3 key factors are really difficult for an average team or a world-class team to be able to build in just because of the amount of resources and bandwidth they take to have in play. So what we've decided to do on a case-by-case basis in your market is make partnerships. Partnerships where we are actually partnering with you and turning our lead conversion system, our lead conversion team on to become a part of your team in-house to be able to capture your incoming online leads, nurture them, and convert them to you and your buyer's agents, not just for the committed and urgent, the 5% now, but the 95% opportunity that our team is built to be able to capture and nurture for you. So if that sounds like that would be value and a conversation you'd be interested in exploring on how we can be your in-house conversion team at no cost to you, by the way. The only thing that we ask is that when it comes time for qualifying that person for the mortgage and letting them know how much they can afford and qualify for, that we get to be the ones that do the mortgage consult. So no cost to you in management time or expense to access this pile of cash. If that's a conversation you'd like to have, simply apply below and a member of my team will reach out to schedule a conversation between us.